Yes, yo chicken bros, what's up? It's your boy Smile here coming at you with a brand new video. And today we're talking about the X app, or the Everything app, as it is called. Which is also considered to be Twitter by many people, and even today still is, even though it just came out a few days ago, so I guess it would be anyway. Point being, Twitter is gone, X is here. What are my thoughts on it, and what do I have to say about it? And I have a lot to say. So first, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make it ring a ding ding. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video. So the first thing to mention is the fact that I don't think X will ever be as marketable as Twitter in the way of naming. Number one, having a single letter company name has never really been done before, nor do I think it's even a good idea given the fact that Twitter already has the brand recognition it has. And you're basically coughing up the brand recognition of the name Twitter for X. I just don't think that's the best idea you have right now, especially with, everything going on. Now, I'm saying this towards Elon Musk, but I just mean this as a declarative statement to anybody listening. I don't think that Twitter being called X gives any net benefit. You could just call it Twitter the Everything app. Still have tweets and, I don't know, tweet calls could be called bird songs or something, I don't know. I'm not creative on that area. I don't know what to do with that. I barely even get on Twitter, quite frankly. But my point is, Twitter is already understanded, and renaming it to X I don't think is the best idea. I can be wrong, but I just don't see the marketability in it or anything of the sort. In fact, I decided to go through a headline analyzer and use what seems to be their slogan, X, the Everything app, and this is what I got back. I got back a clear 25%. Now, many of you will not know what that means, nor know what a headline analyzer is. To put simply, a headline analyzer is basically telling you how many people will have interest based off your wording. I actually use this very same headline analyzer for the title of all of my recent videos, in a way to help gain more people following me, seeing my content, and enjoying it. And what you want to have it at, the industry standard, is around 30 to 40%. This is at 25. I don't normally use anything at 25 myself, though I will admit, using the same system and typing in Twitter the Everything app also gave me a 25%. So my assumption is you need to work on that name a bit more generally. Maybe say X, the app for everyone, versus Twitter, the app for everyone. And figure out what works. Because this seems to be below the average and not even that good of a slogan at the moment. The next major point, quite frankly, is not many people like the name either. They're like, we like Twitter. Why would we want something other than Twitter if Twitter suffices just fine? And to that I say, you have a fair point. Now, I get it, Elon wants to make X the Everything app, and he has his mind set on it. Some small, lowly YouTuber would never change his mind, that being me, obviously. Though I am showing you guys some of the backlog work stuff by showing you this headline analyzer and saying, hey, this is how many people do this kind of stuff. And as somebody trying to run a business myself, I take advantage of every possible thing I can find. So seeing this, and this 25%, I'm saying, Elon, you may want to take a second look at it. Not only does the data, to me so far, show that this is not as good of an idea, but the very people who work, play, and hang out on your server don't really think so as well when it comes to Twitter or X. So I'm just going to put it out there that maybe you should rework this and rethink it a bit more. Because I'm not seeing any reason to even use it at this point in time. The last thing I truly want to mention here is something I haven't seen many people mention, and that is the likelihood of an Everything app succeeding in the first place. I almost see an app and a website of sorts similar to a country in some ways. If it gets too big, you lose more and more control of it. And I would say if an app consists of everything, depending on what Elon means by it, he may be overshooting. And by overshooting, he could lose his entire platform completely. And that's my worry. Right there is my worry. I get it. Inventors are very, very ambitious in the way they do things, and I have no idea of his plans, his systems he's putting in place. For all I know, Elon has it under control. But as somebody who sees Twitter alone as a very successful thing, I do not get why he wouldn't just have Twitter, then, X calls or an X tube or something of the sort and have a connected network instead of everything all on Twitter. Now, I get making all the software for all these different websites might be a pain, but I would assume it'd be the same pain to connect them all to Twitter and have Twitter be a bunch of things all at once. Especially when you have files that might not mix well together, among many other things. I just see this overall as a probable issue that I hope has been answered, but I will never be told the answer because, again, I am a lowly civilian. With all that being said, though, guys, I gotta make a few announcements before I wrap up. Number one, huge shout out to my gaming channel Controller Hogs for giving me the video footage for today's video. I was out sick for a while and I could not get any footage. I was dealing with a major headache and it just, I wasn't able to do anything. So getting this footage in a hunch when I really need it is very helpful, and as soon as they have videos out, I will be promoting them. So be sure to check them out. And I also need to mention that SmileTuT will be having a logo redesign at some point in the near future. Keep an eye out for that if you care. If you don't, that's fine. But with all that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and Yo Man Smile is over and out. Peace.